Is going to the movies actually more expensive now? Whenever the topic of streaming versus theaters comes up, or when I discuss box office failures, I always get comments from people saying no one can afford to go to the movies anymore. But are movie tickets really more expensive than they used to be? On average, not really, because of inflation. And there are actually a number of ways to save money when going to the movies. Box office analysis site TheNumbers.com tracks the average movie ticket price each year by dividing the total box office take by the number of movie tickets sold. Last year, movies made $8.945 billion at the global box office, and when you divide that by the 849.5 million tickets sold, you get an average ticket price of $10.53. So let's go back 20 years. In 2003, the total box office take was 9.193 billion. Adjusted to 2023 dollars, that's roughly 16 billion. So if you divide that 16 billion by the 1.524 billion tickets sold in 2003, you get an average ticket price of $10.50. So the average price of a movie ticket has risen along with inflation. This chart from theater owners shows how the average price of a movie ticket has stayed relatively flat over time when adjusted for inflation. That's that green line right there. But it depends on where and when you go to the movies. Movie tickets in certain cities do cost more, just like rent and the cost of food. Also, time of day matters. Matinees are typically less expensive. There are also unlimited ticket subscription programs at chains like AMC and Regal. Those cost between $20 and $30 a month. If you're the type of person who would see several movies a month, you can bring your average ticket price down by subscribing. And with the way things are going, those aren't that much more money than a subscription to Netflix. Also, you'll pay less for a movie ticket if you avoid premium showings like IMAX or Dolby. Stick with standard 2D showings for lower prices. And if you buy tickets in person rather than online, you can avoid digital fees. People always factor in the cost of movie theater snacks when saying that movie going has gotten really expensive, but all of that is optional. No one is forcing you to pay for those snacks as part of the movie watching experience. It's possible to watch a movie without popcorn. Trust me, I do it almost every week. Really, what it comes down to is, do you think movie going is an experience of value? If you don't find it valuable, of course you'll see it as too expensive.